Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with Nathan McNair from Pandasaurus Games.
Hey, everybody.
Looking at Duelosaur Island. It's not final production copy.
That's actually is.
With the tape on a Dominion box. I like that.
Rio's not going to care, I assume.
No, it's a good effort. It's really going to grab eyes on the shelf.
Yep.
It's a two-player design.
Yep.
Sort of spin-off, sequel, standalone game.
Standalone game. So this is designed by Ian Moss from Moss Monstrosities.
Yes.
He's part of the John Tourage, which if you've ever been to a convention, John Gilmore has an entourage, of which Ian is a member.
Okay.
Ian actually designed this game without telling anybody. And then brought it to John, and John brought it to us, and no one had any intention of doing a two-player game for a game that wasn't released yet.
Okay.
But it was really good, and so we didn't really have a choice in the matter. And that's how this game came to be.
Okay. But it also serves as an expansion for Duelosaur Island. Maybe you talk about that after we learn what we're doing here.
Yeah, exactly. So, two-player card game, what you're trying to do is build the best dinosaur theme park, which is exactly what you're trying to do with Duelosaur Island. But you're going to do it completely differently. Okay. So, everyone's going to start with a hand of 3 cards that are going to say starter on them. These are obviously not final cards. And you're going to choose 2. So what I may do is just put my Hadrosaurus up here.
Okay. And
now I've got a starting dinosaur, so I'm going to have 1 excitement and 1 threat, and 1 victory point at the end of the game. And then I'm going to choose a card, and I may put my merchandise, my photo booth.
Yeah.
And you'll notice these double-sided cards. If you make the dinosaur, they slot in the top. If you make the attraction, they slot in the bottom.
Okay.
And what the photo booth does is, as a merchandise stand, it's going to let me gain additional cards at the start of every round. So, first phase is income, and everyone's going to gain money, which is 3 coins plus 1 for every food stall attraction they had. So if I had made a food attraction instead, I'd be gaining money.
Which I could have done with my ice cream.
Exactly. And then the ride attractions basically just add some excitement to your park and help you with some bonuses. So I'm going to get an additional card draw to start my turn. So making these guys gives me additional cards. And these will give me choices for the rest of the game on what I want to do to build. And you'll notice some of these count as double. So if I were to build this, it has 2 of these icons. So when it comes to the income phase, I'd actually gain a little bit more. Now, the way the game works, and this is where the game gets really interesting. The start of every round, you're going to draw 5 dice from the bag. And these are actually the final dice, production dice for this game. It's the first component that was done. And you're going to roll them. And if I'm the active player, I am then going to assign these dice here, and I'm going to assign bonuses to them.
Okay.
So I may look at the Tyrannosaurus here and see, well, if I want to make him, what DNA do I need? And I need a red DNA. So I may want to assign this one a really bad bonus, such as just the 2 coins, so that Eric doesn't take it.
Okay.
And I may come here and say, like, this one's pretty enticing. If I put that on the 3x multiplier, maybe Eric could take that first. Maybe I want some purple DNA, so I'll set that one there. And then this one's a really good one. It's a choice die that gives you some options, and I'll set that there.
Okay.
I'm then going to draw 3 specialists, read what they do. I'm not going to do that since we're just doing a live stream and not really playing. And I'm going to pick 2 and discard 1. Okay. So I'm going to choose carefully about what I don't want Eric to get.
Okay.
And then we're going to draft, starting with Eric.
Okay.
So it's got a little bit of an I cut, you choose mechanism to start out.
Either die or a card.
Exactly.
Not both.
Not both. So you're going to choose one, and we're going to go around until there's 1 item left.
Okay.
So we're going to get to choose, so...
I take this.
Yep. So you're going to get that plus 2x. You'd move your DNA up accordingly. I get the red one that I wanted really badly, which is going to come with 2 coins. And actually, the modifiers stay for the whole game.
Okay.
But I would get my 2 coins, and I would get my 2 red DNA, and I'd be on my way to making my T-Rex. And at the end, choose that. Maybe I pick this guy up, get the specialist. Whichever one is left, so let's say we didn't take this guy because he was the worst, it's going to come over here and add 3 threat to the game.
Okay.
We'll go to the second phase, and in the second phase you can, for the cards you have in your hand, pay the cost to build the attraction in coins.
Okay.
Pay the DNA cost listed up here to make the dinosaur. You can mix DNA, so you can combine any 2 basic DNA into an advanced DNA.
Okay.
You could sell 2 basic DNA for a coin, 1 advanced DNA for a coin. So if you need money, you can sell your DNA to get money to build these guys with. And we're gonna go.
I just love this idea, like
Here's some DNA.
DNA.
It's
Yes.
in a
in
world
a bucket.
in a world where there's like 5 dinosaur theme parks now. It's quite valuable, and that's how
Okay.
DNA is transferred, is by bucket.
Yes.
So we're gonna go around and around, and you're gonna get victory points for building dinosaurs. Guests are gonna come if you haven't paid to increase your security, and your threat level gets higher. They still break out and they eat guests. A little bit different. You actually get
As a
lost.
dinosaur, by the way. Yeah.
When guests are eaten, you actually get sued in this version of the game, which is more thematic probably than the base game.
Yeah.
And you lose victory points. And you're playing to 25, 35, or 45 points, short, medium, long game. And as soon as somebody hits a number, into the game, and some in-game scoring we don't need to get into, but that's how Duelosaur Island works.
All right. And now, as an expansion for Dinosaur Island, you're
dice-
using the dice.
Yeah, so
And
these
that's-
dice can be combined with the dice from Dinosaur Island and vice versa. So these are actually the same color, amber, as Dinosaur Island dice are. The final version of these will be a lighter amber so that you can re-separate them easily.
Right.
But yeah, you can literally mix and match all the dice that you want between the two games, so you get a lot more variability every time you play either one of the games.
Okay. All right. There you go.
And this will be out this fall.
That's right. Near the end of 2018, Duelosaur Island.
It used to be called Trouble in Pair-O Dice, and Molly made the call that was one pun too many, and just shut it down, and we're all sad.
It works with the other Dinosaur Island.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's sort of can picture them side by side better
Yes.
as partner games.
Yes.
So. Okay. Thank you very much, Nathan.
Thanks.